Hello. Is it working? To wait and let some people jump on here. Hello. She is beautiful. How is everyone? Hey. How are y'all doing? Hello. Guys, I know my voice probably sounds rough right now, and it's going to for a while. Hello. I missed everybody. I haven't been very active, but I've been trying to stick with it and jump in everybody's live streams, but I know I've missed a lot. Thank you, Mary. We're starting to feel a little better. Nobody's had like a fever for several days now. My little one's doing a lot better. We're still kind of stuck here for a few more days. Yeah. I finally took a shower and put makeup on earlier. I was like, I have to. I looked homeless for a little while, wearing my pajamas and just kind of hanging around. Other than going out like and feeding the goats and watering the chickens and stuff, I have stayed inside and just tried to recover. Thanks, getting sick at whether it's this virus or whatever, it's a little harder on you the older you get. So I have asthma, so my chest is like, my voice sounds weird, and I have a little bit of a cough. It's not a dry cough. It kind of is like a sinus infection type cough. It's not real bad, but I still have that. And I'm the only one out of all of us, all five of us, that can't taste and can't smell. Like nothing. I've tried so hard. I've been looking at tips on TikTok. There was one where you press on your third eye and somebody flicks you in the back of the neck. And then you press on your tongue and they flick you again. I've tried that several times. I don't know if anything is going to help at this point. So eating is really hard. It's not registering to my brain that I've actually eaten food. So when I eat something, it's kind of like I might as well be eating paper. Like I cannot taste anything. So I haven't eaten much, but I had a carrot yesterday and I did eat a breadstick today. So a little better than nothing, but it's like there's no point because I can't taste anything. I can taste salt, sweet, and sour, but I can't taste flavors with it. So if something's really salty, I can taste the salt on the tip of my tongue, but there's no flavor to go with it. Oh, thank you, Mary. So I have no idea why some people get are affected by the tastes and some people aren't. Frugal, I can taste hot, like spicy. I could when I bit the garlic, I could tell it was spicy. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. The same with like sweet and salty, but I can't taste any flavor other than that it's spicy, if that makes sense. It's so weird. It's like you don't realize how used to smelling and tasting you get. You've had it your whole life and then it's gone, and it's insane how little like it's just weird how it's all so connected. I have been trying to get it back, but if anybody has any tips, please let me know, because I don't know what else to do. Rose, did yours come back? Like, how long did it take? I keep waiting and waiting. I woke up. Had I not lost my taste and smell, I honestly would have just thought I had a regular cold or sinus infection. But then my oldest daughter, she tested positive for it. So from school, I guess she left school not feeling good. And they called Wednesday, but Wednesday morning I woke up with I have not been able to taste anything. It started going out Tuesday night a little bit, but I have not been able to taste or smell since I woke up Wednesday morning. And it does not look like it's going to come back. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I do not know if I can handle that much longer. I know some people, it's been like a year and stuff and it never came back. It's crazy, right? Like, you don't realize how, you can hear people say, oh, I can't taste or smell, but like, you don't realize how much you need it until you don't have it. Hey, Beans. Yeah. Telling you, I don't know. Goodness. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's amazing how it affects, like, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it really is. Luckily, I still have about another 15 or 20 pounds to go before I start looking like I need to eat. So I'm good. I've probably lost about 15 pounds this week. I mean, just in a week. All right. Bye, Mary. Thanks for stopping by. So hopefully when all this is over, I can get back to filming and doing some fun stuff. But I mean, I guess I could always go in my woods and film, but I just don't feel like it. Especially when I have kids at home, that are sick. It's not on my to-do list. Hey, La, how are you? But I did get, what'd I do with it? I did get one of these the other day in the mail. Ordered it before all this, and it got delivered Thursday, I think. Doing better, Eli. So I've been playing around with this. It's the first time I've ever used one. I think we had one up there at Thurman when I met up with Resoles. That was like I mean, I've really never used one. I don't have any. I mean, other than pendulum dowsing rods, I don't really use equipment, but it's pretty cool. What was that? It's like a cat. I don't even know what that was. But oh. Yes, I know I'm gonna have to buy me a new pair of breeches by the time this is over with. I mean, I needed to lose a few pounds, but this is not the way I'd want to do it. I would not wish this on anyone. And on top of it, Tim's grandma passed away this morning, so because of this, we were unable to even go there. They don't live very far away, so we weren't able to be there. So that bothered him a lot. It was our girl's great grandmother. She was 94. We expected this to happen. We knew she was, she hasn't been doing well, but it's just one of those things that we wish, we could have been there for, especially for my mother-in-law, but there's nothing we can do right now. Oh, wow. 80 is a lot. Thank you. I don't have any colloidal silver left, but we bought like the emergency. We ordered some stuff from Walmart, and Tim's mom picked it up for us the other day. We got like some D3. I already had zinc. We ordered the emergency stuff you mix in the water. We've been drinking that. The baby aspirin, somebody told us that we need to do that. Vitamin E, I've got like a bunch of stuff we've been taking. Thank you, George. I've got some of my homemade tinctures that I made for everyone. Apparently one of them doesn't taste that good, but I tried. It's turmeric powder, ground turmeric, and I mixed a little bit of black pepper because I think that kind of activates it, some cinnamon, and raw honey. And it's like a real thick paste that I was feeding it to everybody, and everybody's like, I can't taste it, so it doesn't bother me. So I was just, I can eat it. Eli, that had to have been so scary. I could not even imagine. Like I even said the other day, I'm like, if anything goes bad, I'm not going to the hospital. Like I'm staying home. I know it's easier said than done, but yes, I need to get some ginger, Janica. But I already had some raw honey that I fermented organic garlic in about 2 years ago in a mason jar. So it smells terrible. It doesn't taste as bad because it's sweet, but I can't taste that either. So I've been like I've got about that much left in my jar. I've been going through that. I'm trying to figure out how to get my smell and taste back. It's bothering me so much. Yes, I love honey too. Definitely has to be like the fresh raw kind. I don't like the artificial honey. I've got honey, I just don't have the ginger. I did have turmeric pills, Frugal. I think I used some on one of my chickens, so I've misplaced them. I use that stuff on my animals if they get like something's wrong with them. So we've been messing around with this thing. I mean, there's really nothing to do. We don't have cable. I mean, we do have streaming, but can you taste foods, Eli? Oh my gosh, I know. I would love to raise like bees, or if somebody locally to me did that, I would definitely buy from them. I would end up getting stung too bad if I did it. I'd be trying to cuddle them. So that would not work out. But I mean, I don't really think I have enough space to do when you raise bees, especially in cold climates like this, it takes a lot of extra work. This light is making me look really bright. I'm like, I've got to do something. I miss everybody. There we go. That's a little better. Yes. I can't remember if it was Yellow Jackets, but these ones were like in the ground. It's been a long time ago. I don't even think I had Charlie Ann yet, and she's 8. But I was riding the riding mower and I ran over one, and they started attacking me. Like, they stung the whole left side of my body. So I jump off the mower and start running toward the house, and I'm like taking my shirt off, and they were everywhere. I had like probably 40 stings down the one side of my body. Thank you, Frugal. But we ended up just going out there and burning them at night, because there were so many that year, and they just kept attacking us. Which I love I love bees, especially the ones that work for us and pollinate and do good things. These ones were not. They were just like mean and aggressive, and you couldn't walk past them. Oh, wow. Hey, Beth. I don't know if you guys could see this if I turned it on. She may not do it if it's I'll just lay it back here. I don't know how well you can see. I guess the one green light stays on. I emailed or I messaged Frank from Three Souls, and I'm like, does the green light stay on? Because like I couldn't figure it out. We bought a new battery because I wasn't sure if it stays on, but I think it does. All right, I'm gonna lay this beside her, see what happens. It was going crazy the other day beside of her. From Canada, hello, how are you? Hey, Christina, how are you? And anyone else I missed? Hattie is very shy when it comes to, she doesn't like to speak on the Necrophonic app very much, or I don't know how to explain it, because the way she sees it is like, well, you can already hear me and see me, so I don't have to show myself on there. Sometimes she'll do it for me. I sent Gatorbait a video the other day when I first got this, and I'm like, and she was making it light up. Thank you so much. Like I said, I could probably go in the woods. I want to take this. It just lit up. I don't know if you guys could see that. I want to go in the woods and take the K2. Like I said, I haven't really felt like it. I need to do that during the daytime when I can see better, and I'm not trying to go out there and in the cold. It's 35, and I'm not trying to go out and get out of breath and run out of the woods right now. But I think Hattie likes that K2. Hattie, do you like it? It just lit up. Yes, she likes it. And it's so funny because there's an app on the Play Store called GeoSays. Bama Explorations has used it a lot on his videos. I think he was in the chat earlier, but before I went live, and it's kind of like that game. It lights up. There's like 4 colors. He has a lot of luck with that. Like, spirits will light his up on his phone and touch it. They won't do it for me. They will not do it for me. So I'm excited that this works. I need to try to bring it a little closer, but she's a very small doll, so it's hard to see. Try to turn it to the side. So we've been kind of just been like playing around with that. I mean, there's nothing else to do. I ran out of ideas for TikToks to make, so I haven't really even done that. My other video has, I think it's at like almost 1.2 million right now, which is amazing. I never dreamed I would have a video hit that high. I think a lot of the at first it was shared because people assumed I meant my goat was dead in the video. I think I just posted it here on TikTok as a short today, the video, but I was talking about like after the goat sound, you hear a woman talking. It's Bernice from the cemetery down the road. But people thought I meant my goat. People were commenting, if that goat's dead, I can hear her. I'm like, no, it's not the goat. It was the voice after that. But it's very loud. And then I even had somebody was trolling like TikTok is full of trolls. I love my subscribers that I've gotten from TikTok. I appreciate all of them. But there are some trolls, and they're 100 times worse than YouTube trolls, like people that go by and just spread negativity or whatever. But I had a guy leave a comment, and I think I left the comment up, but he was like, she doesn't even own goats. Those are sheep. I know what sheep sound like. And I can see it standing right by the building. I'm like, there's no sheep on my property. And that is a Pyrenees, 120-pound Pyrenees, not a sheep. It was so funny. But, some people on there, like one person accused me of having a man behind the camera, saying that I had somebody there making noises. And I'm like, yeah, every time Tim goes to work, I just have a bunch of dudes come over and wait on me to make a TikTok. I mean, that's not how it works. Like there's nothing I would ever put out on TikTok or YouTube that wasn't legit. If people want to believe it, they can. If not, that's fine. But I have no reason to not be genuine with it. Right? I mean, I can handle some people being mean, then I start getting a little butthurt over it. What are you making, Beth? Yeah, that second video. Yeah, you can hear the little boy talking. He doesn't really talk to me unless my daughter's outside. He likes her. There's a whole jar in the fridge of I just opened yesterday. It's somewhere in there. It's a small jar. So what's everybody got planned for Christmas? You better not, Beans. Send him packing. Oh, goodness. Be careful. I've burned myself so many times with glue guns. I used to glue a lot for pageant dresses when Charlie Ann was little. And I would always burn myself with it. Like making bows and stuff or gluing stones on. I have a ham in the freezer that we're going to make. That sounds like a good idea too, Bubbles. My screen is dirty. Any cemeteries that I really want to visit? Yes, and hopefully I'll be able to plan it soon. Depending on the weather, because it's a little north of me, and I'm in West Virginia, so it's in West Virginia, but it's closer to Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania. But so it snows a lot more up that way. But I hope to get to it. It's a witch's grave. I hope to get to that soon. Oh, that'll be cool, Beth. But her grave is supposedly the only one facing backwards. So she was buried not facing the rest, like the way the rest of the graves were. We watched Christmas Vacation last night. I love that movie. That's a classic. Oh, wow. Yes. I know I said next year I want to do the yard like Cousin Eddie, and like maybe put something on the ground to make it look like that neon green, like for the gases under the thing. I would love to do some yard decorations like that. Hey, Paradox, how are you? Oh my gosh, that is on my bucket list. I want to go there so bad. Salem is also on my list. I'm going to try to get to it next year. I'm working on it. So hopefully I'll get everything together and get it planned soon. But I want to go in October. I know it's like going to be busy and a lot of tourists, but I want to see it, like that. We've gotten a lot of rain this year. I know, I can't wait. I've seen so many like TikToks and videos about it. I cannot wait to go. I've wanted to go since like we read about it in 6th grade. Because we did, read some books, and I think we even did a play on it in school back in the day. I don't know if they still do that stuff anymore, but I definitely want to go. Hey, Sophie, how are you? 2:44. That's about what time I go to bed every night. Well, maybe like 3:44. I don't know. I stay up late. Hey, Doris, how are you? Yes. I know I saw on TikTok this bed and breakfast somebody had stayed at. They did a video of it, but it like one of the windows where they stayed faces like it's in a cemetery, pretty much in a cemetery, and like you have that view when you look out the window. I want to stay in that one. It's a long drive for us though. How long was it? I think it's like 11 hours or something crazy. Maybe longer. I can't remember. I'm doing better, Doris. I think we're all finally at that point where we're getting better and feeling a lot better. Oh, goodness, Sophie. Well, I hope you're okay. I've never been to New Orleans. I want to go so bad. I'm about to, Janica. Let me see. I'll Google it. I think it's a long drive. $12 hours and 24 minutes to Salem from here. So actually not from here, from the next town over. So 13 hours. That's a long drive. I've not. Where is that located? I've just been chit-chatting, Doris. That's about it. Hopefully I'll be able to put a video out next week, the end of next week, or probably that Monday, the Monday after. That has not went off at all again, has it? I saw it move a little bit, or like light up a little bit. Colorado. No, I've not heard of that. That is where the hotel is that I want to go to. Yes, definitely trying, Doris. I'm hoping my taste and smell comes back soon. It's been 5 days now, and it's killing me. I know. Let me think about that for a minute, Bubbles. There's been a lot. So are you near the top, Janica? Like, I guess. So let me see. One of the craziest things that's happened. So, oh my gosh, I could. Thank you, Sophie. Let's see. There's been so many different things. Like, there was a time, and I may have talked about it in an older video. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't watch my older videos from like last year, but we had been at Hatfield Cemetery. Hey, Andrew. And I had just stopped filming, but it was like me, my mom, one of my friends, and my daughter. And it was starting to get evening, but it was like summer. So it was still daylight. And we're walking. You have to walk down this mountain. You can't drive up it. It's a walk only. And there's like ruts in it. And it's a long walk. Okay. It's like straight up a mountain. So we're coming down this mountain. and we hear dogs running behind us, like, and they're snarling, like growling, like doing the, you could just hear them like growling at us, and they're running. So we like freak out and we look behind us. There is nothing there. We never saw a dog. I later found an article where Mountain Monsters, from the TV show, they had been there, and they called it the Devil Dog, the Devil Dog of Logan County or something. But it was in that same area. I do plan on going back up there and looking for tracks or trying to figure out what happened. According to the dowsing rods, when I asked, they said it was hellhounds. I'm not sure what it was. It was not an actual dog. Like, it wasn't something we saw. We all heard it, and it was very close to us, but we didn't see anything. It was a very weird experience. Oh, Doris, Paul, yes. I'm not sure who all follows me on TikTok, but I don't know if I may have talked about this in a live stream before, but in July, I had purchased, was it July or June? June or July. I went to a shop locally and I purchased a new pendulum, and I had it for a couple of days. I had it in my pants pocket or my shorts pocket, and we went to a concert one night and I took it with me, never seen it again. I'm like, did I drop it? What happened to this thing? Excuse me. We tore this house apart. I looked for it everywhere. I tried to find it. I mean, it's gone. Like, we looked for months, and then I finally just gave up. I'm like, it's gone. Something's happened to it. I was doing some readings at the Trans-Allegheny Asylum in October, and a lady stopped by my booth, and we were talking about it, and she said, maybe it left your life for a reason. And I had never thought about it that way. So that was something different to think about. And then right before we all got sick, like a week and a half ago, we had went to Sam's Club, and we came home, and this was laying right, as soon as you walk in the door, it's laying right on the floor. You tell me where this came from, because it was not here. Like, there's no chance it was here. But it was laying, and this had 3 knots in it all the way down it. I got those out, but it's here. It's back. Never thought I'd see it again. And it wasn't even like it was hidden in a drawer and I just overlooked it. It was literally laying out on the floor as soon as you walk in the house, right there. And I'm like, I think Faye took it, and I think they brought it back. Or possibly Hattie or Paul may have gotten it and brought it back or found it. But there is, yeah. I have no words. I was so shocked. I was like, what? It still blows my mind that, that spirits or and Faye can take things from us, like actually take them, make us think that we're losing our minds, and then they show up again in the same place we left them or in a new place. Oh, thank you, Bubbles. She lit it up when you said that. She may have had something to do with it. I feel like Hattie is one of my guides. I know she is. She won't admit to it very well, though. Like, when I ask her, she'll go, I don't know. She'll say she doesn't know. It's so funny. It's like, we know, though. I love Hattie so much. But now, if she ever wanted to cross over, I would absolutely do that for her. I would never make any of them stay because I wanted him to. She knows that. I was like, I love you, and she lights it up. Yeah, see? She knows we love her. Do you guys see that? Like, that makes my heart so happy. Ghost friends are really cool. But I guarantee, I really think Faye took off with this. We don't have a whole lot in the woods, I don't think, but we do have some. I know there was somebody in that I was talking to that was in one of my last. I know her. Who is it? Is it Be the Cryptid? I'm trying to think. I know that there's a few people that can see Faye. I think I've seen them up there. I'm not really sure. Like fairies, Janica. I try not to talk about them when I'm in the woods because I know that some of them don't have good intentions. If they think you gift them something, then you'll be in, or you take something of theirs, then you can be in debt to them, or they assume that you're in debt to them, and they can think that you owe them. They're, I don't know. They're a whole different thing. So I try not to give them too much attention. I do not want to be in debt to any of them, if that makes sense. I don't need that to deal with, but I do think that that's what took my pendulum. And I don't even know if I dropped it outside. Like the last I saw it, it was in the pocket of a pair of white shorts that I have. I wore it to there was a Craig Morgan concert a few counties over, and we went to see it. It was a pretty far drive. I had it in my pocket when I got in the car, and when I got out, it was gone. And I know some people can work with Faye, and it's all good, but I mean, I may eventually one day, but I don't know. I like to know what I'm getting myself into, if that makes sense. I'm pretty good with spirits, but I don't want to get myself into something I can't get out of. But yeah, that's the craziest thing ever. You know, something's missing for almost 5 months, and then it just shows up in front of my front door. Like, that's crazy. Hey, Teresa. I've heard that too. Yes. So I don't want to do anything to where, you know, they think that I owe them, or vice versa. I know, right? That was wild. How are you, Teresa? Yeah, last night, Doris, I just kept seeing, like, it was dark in this room, and I saw her hand holding this, like, a whiskey glass, and it had like 3 little ice cubes in it, and it was like almost full. It's like she didn't get to drink it all. I stuck some blue sage inside of this thing to hopefully help out a little. Oh yeah, Andrew. I'm doing better, Teresa. We're getting better. Yeah, Connor and I were supposed to have had this amazing live stream last Wednesday, and I had to message him, and I'm like, I can't do it. We're sick. I can't do it. So it'll be this coming Wednesday in 3 days. Hopefully, I'll feel like doing it. I still have a lot of homework to do before this. I'm not sure, Bubbles. I know that sometimes they have like stuff set up, like it'll be like in a certain shape, or I don't know. And if you did, I would just say, hey, I hope it's okay. I'm going to take this, or maybe leave something else in place like for it, like an exchange. I don't know how that works. Hey, Smoking Joe, how are you? But we do have a live stream coming up this Wednesday evening, Eastern time. I think it starts at 8. We are going to be talking about how to manifest things in your life. You know, how to get what you want out of life. I'm working on manifesting my taste and my smell back. Hopefully it happens soon. Yesterday, for just a few seconds, I could smell the lemon Lysol that we bought. I took a big whiff of it and I could smell a little bit of it. It didn't last very long, but I mean, hopefully I'm working on that. But we're also going to be talking about different meditations, different ways to meditate, what they mean. I 100% believe that if any of us are going to work with our third eye, are going to work with spirits, that we need to be meditating. It makes you feel good anyways, but to fully open yourself up, to fully be in touch with your spirituality, your higher self, you have to be meditating. There's no other way around it. Oh my gosh, Doris, if I had it, I would. I almost got a few things out today before this live stream. I have I have a can of old beets. It's probably still good. I think it's expired, but it's probably still good. I thought about doing that with some canned salmon on top and make it. That sounds so gross. But I can like bite right into the garlic and I cannot taste it. Which is making it really hard for me to eat. So, you know, even when I eat food, I can take like 2 or 3 bites and I'm done because I can't taste anything. So it's like it doesn't satisfy me. It does no good to do that. No problem, Joe. So yeah, it does me no good to like when I eat, it just doesn't do anything for me. My belly still growls because my brain doesn't register that I had food. So I had one carrot yesterday that I peeled and ate, and then I had a couple breadsticks today from some leftovers from Pizza Hut a few days ago. I like beets, like the beet juice in pickled eggs. Oh goodness, Teresa. Mine's been 5 days now that I cannot taste or smell anything. And I'm the only one it affected out of 5 of us. So the other 4 are good. I know I've been like randomly going around and like I opened the coffee yesterday and I'm trying to smell it. You don't realize how much you miss something until you don't have it. It's amazing how much it affects. Well, at least for me, it affects. I know it does everybody else when they can't do it, but it affects me so bad. It's like it was in and out Tuesday, and then I got up Wednesday, and there was nothing. And of course, my little one, you know, Charlene's like, "Here, smell this, mommy." I can't smell it, babe. Here, try this. Does this taste okay? I have no idea. I can't tell. The only thing I can taste is salt, and it's like right here on the tip of my tongue. I can taste salt, and I can tell if something is kind of sweet. Like if I take a drink of sweet tea, I can taste sweet on my tongue, but I can't taste any flavor of the tea. Or, you know, like I can't taste flavors at all. Spicy, like from the garlic, I can tell the garlic was hot, like spicy, but I couldn't taste it, if that makes sense. So spicy, salt, and sugar, I can tell if it's something is that, but I can't have it. Like there's no other flavor with it. I need to make some that might help me. Oh, I hate the smell of bleach, Teresa. if I'm around bleach, like if somebody is using bleach, it's like I can taste it for like almost a whole day afterwards. Everything I eat or drink tastes like it. It's like the smell will not get off of me. I may make some coffee too. Someone in the family brought everybody Starbucks today, and they just kind of left it at the gate. And they're like, before they brought it over, she was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "It does not matter as long as it doesn't have milk in it. It has to have almond milk because I'm lactose intolerant." But I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to taste it anyways. I could tell it was warm, but that was it. Andrew, I did take a swig of vinegar last night, apple cider vinegar, and I could taste it, but I don't know if I could taste it or if it was just where it was sour. Like I could tell it was sour, but it was so weird because I just took a swig of it and I was like, whoa, I can kind of taste it, but I could tell it was sour. So maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Hattie, am I going to get my taste back? She's like, I asked her the other day with her dowsing rods and she said no. I'm like, what? My granny, on my mom's side, I always remember when I was little, she would always take some apple cider vinegar every morning and she'd put it in a little cup. And she may have mixed a little water with it, but she would always drink it every morning. I did see some other hacks on TikTok about how to get your smell and taste back. One was drinking the white wine Riesling. They said if you drink that, just a few sips, it can come back on some people. Of course, I don't have any and I can't go get any. So I do have some gross apple flavored, some kind of whiskey in there that it is disgusting. It's been in there forever. I could try that. She's lighting it up. The goat stalls are cozy, Janica. We had when I did do that video that hit 1 million views, earlier before that I had wrapped up. We have a buckling. He's just a couple months old. Excuse me. But I had wrapped his hoof up. I don't know what happened, but there was really nothing he could have jumped off of or anything, but he was limping really bad. But he would not leave a bandage on. I had like his whole foot wrapped up and it looked so cute, but he would lay down and not get up. But it's finally healed. I went out there another day and he's walking just fine. So thank God it's healed. I was hoping he'd be big enough to breed with my girls in a couple months, but I don't know if he will be. How do you light that up if I should get another goat? She's probably like, no. Do you think I have enough goats? She's not going to answer me. See you later, Smoking Joe. Have a Merry Christmas. Hey, Adrienne. How are you? Hattie, can you make that light up again for me? No, she's not going to do it. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. I did not, Janica. Hattie, do you want anything for Christmas? I think it lit up. Mittens. I'm not sure. He's been laying in the bathtub. He might be in there. The cat is psycho. He does not want to be held at all. And it makes me so sad. I mean, like, I've been raising him since he was a week old. And now if I pick him up, he freaks out and he flips out. He does not like to be held. Yeah, he'll go in there and run back and forth in the tub and roll around and paw at trying to get water to drip on him. It's an old tub. Sometimes water drips and he's like playing in it. Oh, he hates baths. He's had quite a few of them. And he hates getting his nails trimmed. Oh my gosh, I have to wrap him in a towel now and then put his feet out. He tries to kill me. That's why I call him Murder Paws. I hope he calms down when he gets older. He turns back into the loving kitten he used to be. He is insane. I still hold him down and give him kisses, though. And he's like, Rawr! If he doesn't want my love, I have to force it. I wonder if this thing would light up near the computer. Okay, it's not going to. I didn't know if it would do anything. I don't know if anybody else. Yeah, he needs to have that done. We will definitely have it done. Okay, Hattie or Paul? Okay. There it goes. I was going to say, can you make it light up while I'm holding it? The other day, I held this near my third eye, and it was all the way in the red. Yeah, he better. I'm not sure how old or how big he needs to be before we can get him spayed in. He's probably big enough now. Is that Paul? All right, guys. I'm probably going to go ahead and end this. And then I'm debating on if I'm going to go live on TikTok later. I don't know. I may do it for a little while. But it won't be right now. I'm going to take a break. But guys, thank you all for being here. As soon as we are all out of quarantine. And then we have the funeral to do next week after all that. And then Christmas, I will definitely get back to filming some good videos, but, just bear with me. Hope you all still support my channel, even though I don't have any content right now. I'm trying, but there's kind of nothing I can do at this moment. So thank you guys for being here. Love you all. Merry Christmas to everybody. Excuse me. All right, bye everyone.